Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So Stace, I had sent Stace a kind of a little portfolio, is the closest thing I can think of envelopes I had put together to send her some friend mail, and she asked me if I had a tutorial. I didn't. Kind of sat down and put it together as much as I can remember. So the first thing I did, because a lot of them they use just regular return envelopes, so I tried that first. I'm not going to fit anything in there. I don't know what to do with this, so I stopped. And then, I'm sorry, Stace, I don't remember exactly how I put yours together, but I'll just kind of tell you how I did it. So I wanted big pockets, and so I used these envelopes here, the manila envelopes that you use to mail stuff in, because it was a nice big size. And I used two sizes. I used this size, and I used this size, both of which I got at Dollar Tree. Then I decided which way I wanted the pockets to be. So I wanted, in this case, I wanted the pockets to go down this way. So I sealed this up with glue so that it would stay shut. And then I just cut just a really thin slice off the top so I could have an opening, just using my cutter. And then I thought, well, I want other things to go with it. So I did use a file folder in this case so that I could still have little pockets, and I will seal this up. And then I cut up one because I wanted a shorter one, and here's a shorter envelope. So that's what I did first, and then I figured out how many pockets I wanted. And then I got a paper pad, and I decided I'm using pages from the entire paper pad because then they'll match. I can take different pieces and match them up, and they'll all coordinate. So like in this case, and I haven't 100% decided how I'm going to do it here, but so to cover up the envelope, because it's, just kind of basic, I decided on these two covers here, and then keeping the theme going right like this. And I may do this in here and leave some of the yellow showing. I might slide it up and have a little bit yellow on top and on bottom. I haven't decided. And if you hear the scratching, it's because Franklin wants out to see what Hippie's eating. And then for this one, I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do yet, but some of the cutoffs I could do like this and go like in the middle is where I start to go with this, with the blue showing here. And then for this one here, I'm deciding if I wanted these pieces here, and they are coordinate. They're all part of the same paper pack. And then I may or may not use this and just have a clear envelope and just cut the edge off this side, and then I'd have a clear one. So this is where, and then I'm gonna, once I make a decision, I'll glue all the pages together, and then I'll show you how I do the middle part. As you can see here, I've already decorated the pieces. I've layered them up the way I'm gonna want them in here. I used a whole bunch of clips, and that's because I'm gonna use the drill to drill a hole in. Now, I hope you can see the holes that are going on here. Now, I didn't go all the way to the end because of the paper on the other, or the pockets on the other side. Here, it ends here, and it ends here, so I didn't want to put holes down below there. And I think this is enough. It's going to hold it. All right, so the next step from here, once you've got the holes in here, what I did next was simply sew. Yeah, I'm sure there's some proper method in which to do this, but since I didn't pay enough attention in the videos, just kind of a fly by you see the pants kind of a crafter that I am. And so basically I just watch, and then I just kind of see if I can figure it out. I'm just going to kind of pull it through and just sew. So then I'm going to flip it over, go through the next hole. Happily sewing away. And this is how I'm making my binding. I do leave all these attached, as annoying as they can be to get caught and stuff, just because I want the pages to stay where they are until I get the binding on. Now, I am 100% not sure what the proper method is. So if you know of a better method, please feel free to let me know. And I can do that next time, or not. depending on my mood. All right, and then I want it to be solid all the way down, so just do what you do when you sew, because that's what I'm basing it on. You know, just your basic, you know, home ec, I don't know, do they still have home ec classes? Sewing that we all do. Okay, so here is it all bound up. Just tied a couple of knots in here to keep this in place. It's on the back, or the outside, the inside. And then I just use this stretch cording from the Dollar Tree. 2 reasons. One, I had it. And the other one too is I thought maybe stretch cording would work better with, you know, so as you open and close this to you know, not break as easily. I could be wrong. I saw different, I think, thread and yarn and embroidery floss, and I don't know what else I saw, but this is what I chose to use. And then this book is ready to decorate the inside. But I got a little excited, and I made a couple extra ones. Well, not extras. These are a couple more for a couple more crafty friends. So this one is one, and it's, as you can see, there's a pocket here, and I got to clean these up and finish decorating them as well. This is handmade, hand-dyed paper that I dyed a while ago. So, but these are all. This one is this here. So this one, and pockets, and this one's got a side pocket here. And these pockets here kind of blend in, which is what I wanted to go for. And that's this one. And then the final one is the envelope one that I said before I didn't know what to do with. So I went ahead and I just decorated it anyway. And I used a lot of scraps. So this is a napkin on a white cardstock. This is just more of the dyed paper. Let's see. And then scraps of paper here. Stace, I hope this helps explain what I did. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.